Hello lurkers, and hello all you archaeologists. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Pathologic 3 adventure. I want to mention, because I'll have a complex about it. I dyed my beard, as I like to do occasionally, because I really hate the grey there, but it will dye my skin, and that's why it looks like comically dyed. I know it's supposed to be dark brown and not black, but it will look better. I hope it looks better. Yeah, it's just because it's dyed my skin as well. I need that. It's going to take a day or two for that to go away. Anyway, you've got to commit to looking a tiny bit silly. More silly than I usually do. Anyway. Also, it's probably less that I look silly and more that I look different. I just have to get used to it. And I assume that's the same for you as well. Actually, you know what? I'm not as judgmental as I think I am about myself. Maybe you don't care. We were in the middle of a day. He's me looking at my beard going. Oh yeah, I loaded my game and I lost a bunch of stuff. No, that's fine. That's fine. We don't want to. Oh, we did lose a bunch of stuff. The rumbling last time it roared and banged like this was when Nina the Wild died, I'm telling you. I'm mistaken, 4 days ago there was an execution on this very square. The bell rang then too. Well, is it over? What? The plague, the damned sandpest. They call them to say the epidemic is over. The plague is raging and here you all are crowded together. Go home if you want to stay healthy. I'm gonna...
You're too high-strung.
So I've had these conversations already, so I'm going to skip through them.
What?
Lost track of which of you is Peter and which is Andre. Oh, mysterious girl. Andre pretended to be me in order to protect me from Kaminsky. That is what he said, but Andre also wanted to use the cathedral to reach Farkad to prove to him he'd been right in their old dispute. But you cannot wipe Kaminsky's blood from a stone rag. It will seep down to the foundation, to the very essence. It will twist for it forever. Farkad asked me to prevent this. I was too late. Possibly happened between the three of you in the past? Was it really worth such a risk? Killing the Inquisitor will lead Andre straight to the gallows. And understand it keeps repeating the same thing. The vertical lines are dead. Okay, yeah.
This town has too many buttresses.
They lived happily ever after. and horribly ever before.
What did he do in his death? I don't want to do that one because it will go blue. Exactly, and some events must neither be delayed or hastened. Slightly less dangerous situation this time. They haven't let us sign inside for at least half an hour. I'm starting to think so-called performance is us. Can't say it's a fresh idea. Putting the audience on the stage. Inquisitor was executed, that means anything goes now.
So much of the world.
Let's go to Reuben then. I don't even think it's possible to run through this one. Oh. You have to be careful with this day. Kick a bin.
Never alone. Things everywhere.
Entry for civilians. Former theatre. The former hospital has been requisitioned for military use. Where are my equipment and the patients? Where's Little? Entire contents has moved to Hermanov. Tell me, what do they call that house? House of the Living, something like that? A shelter, basically for the destitute. Closest thing to the former hospital, supposedly. Everything got hauled there. All your crap is there now, including your Little, whatever that is. If Little was among your things, then Little is in the House of the Living now. Is General Block aware of this? I believe he'll be very surprised when I inform him. General Block gave the order personally. This is an army hospital now. There's no need to report anything to the General. He left the town hall today. He's making the rounds to inspect the lines. If there's so much as a single thing of mine missing, I'll find you personally and you'll answer for everything. Step back, citizen. This is your final warning. Pearls before swine. I wanted to deliberately to be aggressive there to get my mania up. Yan Lao is dead.
Misophonia, Dankovsky.
That's the name of this room.
Once Dankovsky. Now
Entry for civilians.
1,000
That's him, that's the head of the former
Dankovsky.
hospital. At least somebody recognised me. Sorry, Doctor, we're just following orders, that's all. We were told what to do, so that's what we do. If someone orders you to jump from the polyhedron, you'll do it. I don't know, please take a step back. Oh, come on, let him through. Our Sergeant Dront was treated by him. He was a good man. Go on in, Doctor. Don't tell anyone we'll let you, alright? It's nice to learn not all soldiers are blockheads, my thanks. Not seeing anything. Aglaya Lilich! All those days, I felt as if someone was always one step ahead of me. Events unfolding at the behest of an invisible director. Only at the very end did I manage to catch up to her and speak to her face to face. Nina Kane's sister, Maria's aunt. She came to the town with a purpose. She saw me as a pawn, but I refused to play her game.
21, 34, 55. Enough.
Hello, Inquisitor Lilich. Glad to see you. At the very least, alive on this day. The saviour of this town, you've done impressive work. I did what I could. Men in your place wouldn't have managed anything at all. Dankovsky, may I offer a brief preface to clear up any misunderstanding between us? I'll admit there is a misunderstanding to clear. I have plenty of questions. Thank you. Point 1. An apology. I had no business clouding our acquaintance in the capital by offering you... Ooh. Thank you very much, Artemi Barak, for the follow. I had no business clouding our acquaintance in the capital by offering you, Thanatica, my patronage. With people like you, that sort of offer can only offend. I was wrong, and wrong twice over. 11 days in a town on the brink of disaster prove you never needed any protection in the first place. I don't think I can trust her either. I'm glad she survived this time. For my part, I'm no longer sure I can manage alone. Point 2. No, John, don't do that. You need all the mania you can get. You and I stand at a turning point together. Town's fate hangs by a thread. Everything will be decided very soon, one way or another. That's precisely why I'd like to begin with a clean slate. Those who by chance end up on the sinking ship in a storm should be throwing each other ropes, not jostling with elbows. All that's left is to figure out by what chance you brought you onto the ship. Point 3. I'm here unofficially. That matters. This town is tied to me by blood. The late Nina Kana, Lilich, was my elder sister. Can't say we were close, but I knew the Kane family, and of course their plan for a utopian town. Lately I was in a rather turbulent correspondence with Simon. Oh no, I found scraps of the letters you burned. From Simon's letters I concluded events were brewing here. He never spoke to me directly, but he said enough. I recognized the turning point from afar. He called it professional instinct. From time to time, the curve of history takes a sharp bend. Why is he looking, like, slightly above the camera? It's just because Artemis... No, hang on, are we... With Dankovsky. Is it just because Dankovsky's a short guy? Time to the curves of history takes a sharp bend to be a period of great upheavals and great opportunities. That's exactly what Inquisitors are sent to, these turning points, yes? Of course, to keep our curve further direction on the coordinate axes under control. But you said you're here unofficially. Point 4, my position within the Inquisition is extremely unstable, in fact critical. Too many times I diverged from the general line in minor matters, and then I took a larger risk, and here we are. I saw the town's turning point as my chance, before any orders arrived, and I came on a gamble. On the same train as you, no less. Trains were rare, even before the quarantine. I'm hoping, I don't know how I feel like if I want them to keep making Pathologics till the end of time, but obviously they need, if they do, they need to make a changeling one. But it would be nice to have one that just has, Aglaya or Block, and you do it from their perspective instead as competing ideas. Kaminsky told me about your precarious position. Let him, I don't hide it. I'll say it plainly, yes, I'm saving my own skin and I'm looking for an opening, but my service and my life are expensive things. To buy them back, I have to save this town, and I've nearly worked out how. Why are you suddenly being so candid with me? Call it manipulation through candor if you like. You're in the same position, you're fighting for a town while also fighting for yourself. Call it selfishness if you want, but pure altruism... Does pure altruism truly exist? It's far more honest when private and public good align. Still, why are we only speaking today, on the 11th day? Why did you act in secret? Because acting openly, volunteering to step into the stage is volunteering. There are advantages, but there are drawbacks as well, and you've surely had time to feel them firsthand. Needed as quickly as possible to gather the most precise information I could about the genesis of the sand pest, about Simon's death, about the weave of cause and effect in this town. Incognito is simply more convenient. You do understand how it looks from the outside, like a hidden agenda. Dankovsky, let's be blunt. You helped the town live to see this day with your knowledge, your skill, and truly inhuman effort. I, with my own effort, can help it pass through the turning point alive. Set the curve on the proper axis. You're entitled to doubt me, but in the end we share a goal. Why do we give a fuck what Kaminsky says? I shouldn't be favouring one over the other, should I? They're both Inquisitors. I suppose now you really can influence this town's fate. You weren't the appointed Inquisitor here, but Kaminsky was killed today. Yes, I know. I know the circumstances of the murder as well. They're extremely telling. What do you mean? He arrived, so to speak, for study, enchanted by the density of impossible objects per square meter. That was his private interest. He observed the interests of the service, of course, but interrogating the Polyhedron's author was, if you will, a whim of his. Tribute to a passion he paid for dearly and predictably. All right, suppose our goals align. What does it mean in practice? It means I'll violate military secrecy, tell you what's happening with the hospital. As you can see, the military admitted to me your papers, and I'm impressed. Your hypothesis about resistance in intercurrent patients, daily vaccines as a way to outrun the rapidly developing infection. You even seem to have made a discovery. Bravo. Right, the patient. Papers are here, but where are the patients? Hope to find them in this house. I hope you know how to take a blow, Dankovsky. The hospital's been disbanded because military judged it a focus of the sand pest, and your intercurrent patients almost the most dangerous spreaders of infection. What? That's what the soldiers guarding your archive told me. They could, of course, have confused something at the sight of an Inquisitor's sign, but it's more likely the confusion belongs to those who made the decision. The decision is this: to put patients with confirmed sand plague to death by burning. For disinfection purposes, sit down. Sit down, Dankovsky. My legs really won't hold. Burn the patients? For what? Now we need mania. Oh no, I don't have time to sit and catch my breath. I have to stop this right now! I could say I sympathise, but you have no use for my sympathy, so I'll say this. There by the abandoned water tower, the soldiers have orders not to disclose the location, but they couldn't refuse an Inquisitor, even an unofficial one. Hurry, Dankovsky. This is a mistake or madness. Won't keep you, but come back here by evening. It's important. By then, expect to have data that may shed light on the true causes of the epidemic. I'll be there. Aglaya, my beloved. What are you doing here, Changeling?
People lie all the time. They're frightened of sincerity. It's like going outside naked.
I mean, no, not really. If you pour salt into a calf's left eye, it stops walking straight. It'll keep drifting left. How the fuck did you find that out? Really are unhinged. Do you have any idea how much that hurts? You're the calf. You think you're walking straight, but really you're looping. Life poured salt in your eye, it burns. You can't blink it out, so you're angry. I'm angry because today I lost the hospital. I need to get it back. Stop this barbarism. So forgive me, I have no time for metaphors. Listen, I came to ask you plainly. Don't hinder me. Move aside. Step out to the road. I've nearly beaten the plague. I know what must be done. It can still end well. You know, I'm not as proud as you think. If someone defeated the plague instead of me, I'd applaud them. Bookman, your science simplifies and complicates at the same time. You look at illness through a microscope, think it's bacterium. You take me for a naive little fool who doesn't know about bacteria. I do, of course. But I also know that contagion, death, despair, defeat, if those aren't in bacterium at all, under your gaze, truth shrivels and hardens into its crudest form. Avert your eyes, then my gaze will win. You're late. They forced my eyes shut. The army's dissolved the hospital. The patients will be burned. That's what I was told. So it's true, poor things. And you, poor thing too. I truly do pity them, and you. Want advice, Bookman? Stop digging into the past, hunting for mistakes. There's nothing you could do here. You couldn't have protected them by laying straw for your fall in advance. Fate can't be cheated. If you can act at all, you can only act now. What about those honeyed speeches that it would all end well if I gave you the leading role? Would it end well for the patients? Never mind. Don't answer. Done this on purpose, haven't they? They put everything on the fucking edges. Oh yeah, I did investigate that as well. Okay, we have to go there immediately. Just the quickest exit. It was nice of the Harris Becks to follow me. He must have known how he'd die because of the road. Block! Alexander Block, General Ashes. I've heard the legendary commander before, hero battles of Cast-Off Fords, Lopin and Nizov. In person he was shorter, more tired than I was expecting. In order to purge and infect the town with fire was disgraceful and criminal, perhaps purposely so, to destroy General Block. Everyone understood that. All due you respect, Your Excellency. History isn't made in white gloves. They were your words. Those are your words.
An army marches on its stomach, and right off a cliff if need be.
I said them and I stand by them. Does have in. Do you think I'm wavering? Not at all. I hesitated far too long already, waiting on a miracle. Still, I won't give the order until nightfall. To avoid clashes with the locals and townspeople, shouldn't have to watch their neighbours burned alive. No one should have to watch that. But you don't want this yourself, then? Why do it now? General Block, be so kind as to explain why my patients are handled as if they were prisoners of war. Right, Dankovsky, prisoners of war is the most accurate term for them. From the start, I should have accepted the fact that the plague is war's sister. It must be fought accordingly. Gentle measures will bury us all. They nearly already have. My patients are the key to saving this town, and you're about to destroy that key with your own hands. Mr. Dankovsky, did it occur to you to think why they sent specifically us to this town? With a certain amount of experience in medical matters, fortunately we had to face cholera, typhus, this new influenza. General Block knows how to weigh such circumstances. I read the hospital reports, Dankovsky. The hospital didn't help us fight the plague. In fact, it was a breeding ground. People in the Marrow, the area where it stands, had an infection rate several times higher than the other districts. That's one. Two, how many patients did you manage to cure? I wasn't treating them, I was studying them. That's required if we're to create a universal vaccine. You had a week, forgive me, but if I was indulging you, we'd all die. I can't allow that. Dojavin is right. In military campaigns, I've dealt with epidemics before. I admit, none so dreadful. But I learned their lesson. Can't save the healthy without sacrificing the sick. What looks like cruelty to you is mercy. But that will close the path to a universal vaccine for good, to protection from the plague for everyone. We both know that the sick with the plague endure unbearable suffering, and what do? Prolong their torment for the sake of an illusory goal. To you, their material, petri dishes. You accuse me of cruelty. But intercurrent patients don't suffer until the late stage, except from their secondary diagnosis, and they're practically incapable of transmitting the infection. The harmlessness to healthy people hasn't been proven. You worked with them and didn't get infected. Your assistant did. The epidemiological picture in the district around the hospital speaks against you. It's easily explained. Every day, dozens of my orderlies have returned to the hospital from infected districts. A soldier must be able to recognize and accept defeat. Same applies to a scientist. Yes, I've lost, but that doesn't mean I've surrendered. Ready to sacrifice my reputation if it helps prevent the plague from spreading to other cities. And you, Dankovsky, must make your sacrifice as well. Is there anything more disgusting than an executioner pretending to be the victim? Don't preach at me, Dankovsky. I know I'm acting monstrously, but the alternative is worse. Do you think I'll turn away, hide behind my soldier's back? No. This blood will remain on my hands forever, but it's necessary. You hear nothing at all. Dankovsky, stop. Decision's been made. General Block's orders are not up for discussion. Stop. Wait. Do you even realize the town held out for this long on our vaccines? Not universal ones, but for one day they reduced infection. Not a vaccine. Without a vaccine, tomorrow may not come at all. Expect eliminating the hospital as one source of infection will match your vaccine in effectiveness, most likely surpass it. Enough talk. We're stepping on each other's toes, so much that they're bleeding. There's no need to start another round. My decision is final, Dankovsky. If you want, say goodbye to the patients, but no more than that. I hope their screams haunt you for the rest of your life, General.
War consumes a man like no other occupation.
I'm busy, Dankovsky. Please dispense with the preamble and get to the point. To the point it is then. Why have your soldiers besieged the Polyhedron? It's abundantly clear that you have little understanding of warfare. My soldiers have taken up positions near the Polyhedron. There is no siege. A siege is an entirely different kind of maneuver. Very well. Why have they taken up positions near the Polyhedron then? Let's speak plainly, Dankovsky. The town is doomed. You know it. I know it. In such a situation, my job is to do everything to reduce the number of casualties. Children must be evacuated anywhere far away. Sooner the better. Children are safe inside the polyhedron. The plague cannot reach them there. I've heard this nonsense before. The polyhedron is a perfect isolation ward. Just stop it. As you can perfectly see with your own eyes, there is no safe places in this town. To believe that a creaking paper tower could protect anyone from the plague is kind of naivety we can't afford. I suppose there's no changing your mind, but you cannot evacuate the entire town. I'd like to start by saving at least the children. The next steps can be decided on later. Don't look at me like that. You know I'm right. If we dither, everyone will die. Hesitation is quite literally fatal in this case. We're making a mistake. Methods won't reduce the number of casualties, they will multiply them. Then help me. There's a chance to remove the children from this plague equation in a more sensible way. I will seize it right now. Can you convince them to come out and leave the town? I don't need to tell you that this would be the right and humane thing to do. Promise me the soldiers won't enter the polyhedron. With one day, I'll give you my word that my men won't disturb the children today, but we cannot delay any further. They will all perish in there if we do nothing, and their deaths will be on our conscience. One day is enough. Sackman. I was afraid, Mr. Dankovsky, that I'd die. I'd never see the step trapped within our four walls, and now I think they'll burn us out there on the step. How do you feel? You've been left without treatment. Hallucinations have returned. The medicines you prescribed rid me of them, but now once more the blotches of the wrong colours. Again I see your coat is red. Half the people in this town would say that's a vision, that I'm covered in blood, but you don't. Mr. Dankovsky, don't blame yourself. You're a doctor, scientist. What could you ever do against the army? All the same, forgive me, Sackman. Tell me the truth, Kira. Doctor. Never mind the rest of us. Are my wards still healthy? My students? I don't see them here, so I at least hope they were spared. Children are still infected far less often than adults. The only thing that matters is that the children stay safe, not just the ones I taught, all the children of the town. I'm not even talking about the innocents, or that they haven't had a chance to live, no. But then what is it you're talking about? Children are our memory. If they're gone too, we'll carry forwards the memory of the terrible things that happened here. We will see to it that they never happen again. Children you taught, Kira, will most certainly grow into good people.
My path won't be called anything. I'm just a volunteer who helped with paperwork.
Thank you for coming to say goodbye, Doctor. I don't know what I feared more, no one telling you or seeing you on this side of the fence. It's desperation, damn it. They didn't tell me a thing. I ran into a locked hospital door, and only then did I figure it out. It's vile, swept aside like so much waste cloth. You spoke to the general, so did I. The moment they grabbed us and dragged us here, nothing affects him, not a thing. He read in his paper this... Lara fucking affected him. That the district around the hospital was the sickest, when, as they say, it's just the most surveyed. But later I got a soldier talking. They got, what do you call it, non-combat personnel losses. They're dying of the plague themselves. The general's trying to save his men, which is understandable. I think that's exactly it. He doesn't want to squander his troops in a town that isn't even at war. Makes me furious, of course. The plague is chewing people up alive. There's hardly any life left to live, but no, they won't even grant that. You're one of those people too. One of the ones with hardly any life left to live. You named the diagnosis yesterday, so I took the appropriate drugs for it. Still holding on, and it's all thanks to you, Doctor, sir. It's unjust that it ends like this for you. I regret one thing. We didn't have time to make even one serum. I went through the reference books. I know it isn't the vaccine we've got. It's closer to a serum, like you said from the start, alright? And there's the irony of it. They hauled everyone here. According to our lists, there's a new intercurrent case found this morning, some equipment as well. It's here, but no, they won't allow it. They won't. You're right, as always. Town needs one more serum. Perhaps the final one. Doctor, if you're going to bargain with the General, bargain for something you can actually get. He won't give you us, you can see it, but he may allow you to do the work. Take care of yourself, Yakov, and our patients. You want to tie them up before the procedure? Or what? Are you going to hose the sick down with the firelight just like that? Tie them? How? We're not allowed to go near them. They're infectious. And if they run, you think they'll stand there obediently while, with the flamethrower? These are hospital patients. They're going to die as soon as it is. There's no reason to be this brutal. They mean well, Doctor. You think it pleases us? The order's not my taste. But what am I to do if I refuse to line me up against the wall myself? Soldiers. As long as someone ends up against the wall, friend or foe. Orders aren't up for discussion. Then why shouldn't we discuss it? If the order's proper, they sent us to this town as if to our burial. 3rd day straight the plague's been mowing down the men, and in that little hospital they drew blood from the plague-stricken to inject into the healthy. Of course, it has to be shut down and burned, building and all. Have you no common sense? How do you beat an illness without a hospital? Why argue with us? Go argue with the General, smartass. You did already, and he told you to take a hike. I don't understand it. Block has a reputation for being a humane commander. Before I could reach an agreement with him. That was before, in this little town. Single day is enough to blow all your humanity away. The General lasted 3 whole days, mind you. And I agree with the Doctor, our General's done. He was never like this before. He was ready to hear anyone out, and now... Tooey. You go to him with a report, on every point he turns to that pipsqueak in the fishnet veil. Like he's asking for her permission. Pipsqueak in a fishnet. Clara? Seditious talk. Have you no shame? Gossiping about the fucking Clark, goddammit, changeling! Don't shush me. You've got a flamethrower, sure. But you're a junior boy with the rank. I'll tell you that. Everything I've been sitting on. The pipsqueak's been hanging around the General since we got here. And then, somehow, quietly, on the sly, pop. She started twisting him around like a rag doll. True, embarrassing, but true. I saw it myself. Bringing him a deserter under guard, one who tried to flee into the steppe. Civilian. Do you even know what deserter means? Regulations are strict. Everyone knows what he deserves. But then the girl whispers, let him go, it's his fate. And the General, believe it or not, lets him go. Even gives him rations for the journey. She can persuade the General to let a deserter go. Now that's an idea. I'll file a report about this talk. Mark my words, once I'm relieved, I'll report it. Today she's tardy, that pipsqueak. She's still not coming. An hour ago she was wandering the sick quarter. Is it smeared with honey for her out there? You too, spinning tales about the plague in the flesh. An hour ago she was sitting in the steppe by the altar stone, a big one that looks like a bird. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw it with my own eyes in the sick district an hour ago. Oh yeah, there's 2 of them, isn't there? I had a patrol there. I talked to her myself in the fog. You can't make her out from the far off. Called out, she couldn't be there. She walks up and says, I can. And the rat's trailing her. I'm constantly in 2 places at once as well, to be honest. She can't possibly be in 2 places at the same time, and yet... Oh god, oh.
Slower. Colder.
Too much mania. I don't think I have time to do Clara nonsense. That's got to be the real Clara, surely. This feels like it's on purpose. Go there first. You might see Clara there as well.
What's going on with my nerves? Every creak, like a gunshot.
Oh,
She was happy to see you then? But did you notice her eyes?
so you came after all? I'd begun to wonder if you heard me at all. My words carry any weight in your world. The girl who delivered your note said you were going to kill me. Fortune can be quite perceptive. Not this time, I won't kill you. I could only scrounge up 2 bullets, and they're not meant for you. You don't deserve 1 bullet, to tell the truth. Who are those bullets for? You know, Clara, also known as the Changeling, also known as Lara Ravel's killer. Tell me where she is. Makes you think I know? Haven't the faintest idea where she is. Come now, Dankovsky. I said the bullets aren't meant for you, but that doesn't mean I don't want to kill you. That doesn't mean I won't. Answer me, where is Clara? How should I know where Clara is? I'm neither her keeper nor her kin. I want justice. God is my witness. I sought a trial, some punishment, any punishment for Lara's killer, but you all conspired to shelter that little scrap. Leave me no choice. If the law is silent, I will speak instead. And don't know where Clara is. If you wish to fire, you'll get nothing out of me. That's more manic. What did she do to earn your protection? Why is everyone defending her? At times I think the only person in this town who hasn't lost his mind. And she really does need 2 bullets. She's always insisting she has a twin sister. I didn't know where she was. I came here first.
Optics, vision. Their answer is in mirrors. Don't lie.
Whichever finger bleeds, the whole hand aches.
Grow, little wheat here. Block soldiers are convinced you nearly bewitched him, that he listens to you now. Is that true? He listens. Almost anyone will listen to me, follow whatever I point them. If only someone would point me. Can you imagine, Doctor? A general, celebrated commander, and even he can't show me the way. Wants to bow his head to me. I'm so tired. This isn't what I wanted, to break people's will. So the soldiers aren't exaggerating. Clara, I wanted. He's so desperate, not because they sent him here to die with his soldiers. No, he's seen so much of other people's grief. He caused them so much grief. Thought he'd take that grief away from him. And it was like I took him. Now he's a doll too. Just a doll, stuffed with rags under a uniform. Clara, listen, Block intends to burn my patients, it's true. He thinks it will help the town survive. If he listens to you, you can help. Help, please. We just heap someone else's new grief onto his conscience to replace what I carried off. Of course. See, Doctor, it's pointless. Like boiling? That's not how you spell boiling. Boiling water. Oh, no, boiling water from a boat. Bailing. Bailing water. John, be able to read words. Bailing water from a boat with a hole in it. You complained no one... Okay. Think about people, not yourself. You're supposed to be our saint. Mercy made flesh, so show it at last. No, Doctor, I don't want to help. I wish I never believed in your power. Knowing you can and won't, that's much worse. I wanted that. I don't want to bend Block again. I don't want to bend anyone. I don't want to live among spineless dolls. Do you understand? So now you just suddenly discover morality. Splendid. Not a doll. Maybe Barack isn't either. I'm not sure. That's why it's easier with you. Can't really be tugged by the strings. I can see you're feeling asking for real. Alright, have it your way. Block strings will be in my hands one more time. The last, but on one condition. I just think you wanted to torture me. Agreed in advance, no discussion. I'll try something I've never done. I'll tug block strings, then let you then let go. I'll turn his face towards you, towards your patients, make him hear you, make him think every thought about the hospital all over again. But the decision will be his. If there's any will left in him, let it show. Let a miracle happen. Let the doll come alive after all. Can't truly want to burn innocent people. He's under a spell of madness. You'll clear it. Come what may, Doctor. Shall we go to block right away, together? Otherwise I'll go mad wondering what he'll decide. Well, I appreciate the teleport. Ah, it's cut them out.
Weird that you're still alive.
I see you in the capital, a vast hall. Chandeliers overhead, at least 100 gas jets in each. Men in black coats and white wigs stand before you. They offer you 2 sheets. One is an order of reward, the other an arrest warrant. You can take either. You can take either sheet, you decide.
Where are my aides? Where's my Batman?
You want Batman? I didn't even know Batman was in this game. You think I'll get out of here? You'll think you'll get out? You're not immortal, child. You're an ordinary human being. Sandpest sparing you is a miracle. You can still get out, and the hospital, our research is our chance. Dankovsky, you're here again. Nothing more to tell you. I've already explained my position. The time for naive romantic schemes is over. Only total disinfection will work. No exceptions. Accept it. Unless the rain comes. Unless the rain comes. Expected something else, not banal mesmerism. Be quiet, Doctor. Don't interfere. Drip. Drip. What's that sound? Drip. Drip. Rain. Really? Drip. Drip. Even Talman doesn't believe mesmeric tricks actually work. Drip. Drip. Spare. Drip. What the people need? Medicine. An arrest, not fire. I know, but they're doomed anyway. Can't damn the rest of the sake of the doomed. You don't send an entire company under fire to drag out one man with a mortal wound. Drip, drip. The drops knock right into the heart. I remember every one of them by face. Everyone I left to die, especially everyone I shot myself, so they wouldn't suffer and wouldn't fall into enemies' hands. We're not at war. Tell me outright. If the Sandpest isn't dealt with in 3-4 days at most, this little town will be wiped off every map, and I'll be the one to wipe it. Now, the rain will end, will wash away what's extra. I won't lie and say everything will be fine, won't, but it will be cleaner. You will be cleaner. Once you're washed of blood, you'll say again how much you're willing to spill. General, please. Drip. Clara, Dankovsky, my apologies. I lost the thread. My head was humming like before a storm. What were we saying? Remind me. The hospital, the patients. Yes, I've reconsidered my original position. I've read your words, especially your assistant, Yakov Little, I believe. He spoke with me this morning. He sees the situation with uncommon sobriety. The doll's come alive, Doctor. That's what I wanted in you. I want to save the people. Little asked me to allow him till nightfall to prepare your day vaccine under the field conditions. Check the hospital statistics. The day vaccine, together with the liquidation of the hospital, should bring a serious drop in infection tomorrow. We authorize the vaccine. Thank you. Dankovsky, in your Thanatica, you're looking for a way to overcome death, aren't you? It's noble, but so long as there is death, there must be those who don't fear it, soldiers, and those who always choose between two evils, defeat one death with another. Commander, this is the bitter truth of a world where death exists. I'm sorry. With your permission, I'll go. Okay, we are so low on time. Where are my patients? Yakov.
My path won't be called anything. I'm just a volunteer who helped with paperwork.
We're doing fine, Doctor. Without morphine, it's hard for some, the ones in the worst shape, but you can still figure something out. There's a step girl here. She teaches everyone to breathe in a special way, so the pain feels different. I like that, because obviously I didn't need to save Vakov, and I didn't need to save that step girl either. So we're just lucky I did, but it makes me wonder, and I'm going to have to go back and save everyone. Obviously, yes. General Block has issued a new order. Nothing's been called off. The final vaccine is to be made. Where are today's intercurrent patients? Bring them here quickly. No, he shouldn't be here, Doctor. What? Oh, that was too harsh, wasn't it? I mean, you're healthy and we're all infected. Soldiers, you know, are a nervous lot. Start tending to us. They'll wonder whether the infection's dumped to you. Don't, Doctor. Don't risk yourself. They'll lock yourself up with us and then what? I'm not leaving. Dankovsky, come with us. You're to be taken to your emergency command. As a precaution, you'll distribute the vaccine from there once it's ready. And where exactly do you think it's going to come from without me? I'll do it, from start to finish myself. I've watched you examine patients so many times, read your books at night, so I've also already made today's diagnosis. There was nothing else to do anyway. Yakov, I'm at a loss for words, and frankly I've never had a better assistant. Couldn't have asked for a better teacher. Don't worry, Doctor. I'll double check myself while you're unpacking the equipment. You should go. Please take care of yourself. Make sure this isn't all for nothing. Unlike diagnostics, that is something only you can do. Don't confuse eczema with ichthyosis. All this skin symptomology. You'll understand. Oh God, that's too high. That's too manic. New decree idea, Protocol 11, vaccinate the population with experimental army medical drug. Why can't I do it? 20 orderlies, how many orderlies do I have? Medicants. Okay, I need to cancel orderlies. It's not enough. How do I get the fourth bit? Oh no! I needed to get the Shabnakadir, didn't I? Fuck! Oh, fuck. I've got so little time to get it done. How do we get the rest of the orderlies? I could just undo everything I did. Do it tomorrow. We can just repeat the day, it's fine.
Tired of this noise.
What's more important? I think we can do it tomorrow. Okay, so I'll be right back. Yeah, we might have to repeat the day anyway, but getting the Shabnak is only like a 2-step process. Whereas these quests might be a long line of them.
As if things are animated.
Take a pamphlet, lone man, don't miss out. Give me one too. We do messages, gave you one, don't need another. Hopefully, honey, you know, use some extra paper for kindling rolling cigs. We read these pamphlets. Cold weather. Be generous with firewood. Barely a single word spelled correctly. It's about spelling. All that matters is if we get the message across. Maybe you're right. Half the people say they can't read or write, they don't care about what the pamphlets say. Give me a pamphlet too as a memento. I'll hang it above my desk as a cautionary reminder. I don't want to get into that conversation. What's going on over here? They say if she's returned to us. She didn't leave us to die. So that means the end of the plague. You saw Nina Kane, huh? We did. Everyone's seen her today. Everyone but me, apparently. You're queer one, aren't you? How could you possibly miss Nina? She's 20 feet tall, no less. When she sets foot on the ground, it thunders so loud the windows break. Someone's simply scattering monuments to the mistresses all over town. I think I've come across 3 heads by now. What? Oh! Oh. It's because they're exploding. What? It's the army shooting them. What the fuck are you doing here?
The town can be cleansed. I know now how to prepare enough panacea.
You came. Is this your blood? Did you get a beating? You need help. Don't fuss over me, Onion. These marks are from the trial. I passed it. Proved to the kin and to myself that I am my father's son. I'm their warden now. To you it probably sounds like a lot of boring gibberish. Did you fight that guy? Congratulations. Bayala. Thank you, Onion. Why is it an I and not a Y this time? This might be the most important thing I did in this life. However, I didn't invite you here to get a chance to brag. We need to discuss a very important matter to tell you. Did anyone follow you? Nobody followed me today, but when I visited earlier, there was a woman who I did not expect to be in town. Right, there's no one now, just me. Lean closer, Onion. I'll whisper. Remember the blood sample you bought a couple of days ago? The one you collected from the foot of the polyhedron? Now I know what it is. Learned it during my trial. Where are you going with this, Barak? Kin sacrificed bulls for centuries. Sometimes they used sacred bulls, the aurochs, and poured the ritual blood underground for centuries. Onion. I knew there was tunnels under the abattoir. Oh yeah, remember, I know what trial he did. I've done that. When I played as him, I played so poorly, I forgot there was combat. You need to do combat to play the game, but I didn't. I was accidentally doing a pacifist run. So when I had to cut someone's heart out, I was like, I don't understand. What's the cut heart button? It's like, no, just attack. And I just forgot. So he's just done that. I knew there were tunnels under the abattoir. I knew they were long, stretching underneath the whole town. You don't have to believe me, but that's where the heart of the earth beats. Blood fills some of those tunnels like veins. Rivers of blood flow. The blood. Ancient bull's blood still flows. Well, it could have mixed with the underground waters. Carry on. This blood is special, Onion. For my trial, I did something with the sample. The plague was about to claim a life I was responsible for. I took a risk. I prepared the panacea from your sample. It worked. What, you made a cure for the plague? Yes. You know the Odong's dead gruel? You based the vaccines in your hospital on it. It's been in my mind for the past few days. I kept thinking you needed the right herbs and the right blood. Thanks to you, I had the right blood. At the time, it looked like the blood appeared to be simultaneously human and bulls. Cast this thought aside as ridiculous. I find it hard to believe, but the auroch's blood is imperishable. It's still as hot as the day it was poured into the earth. There's another property, a key one. Blood carries the plague. I cannot say whether it originated there or was introduced from elsewhere, but this blood is infected. In the right hands, it can be turned into a cure, and also the source of the plague. Not just like Clara. Rivers of infected blood under the city. Just splendid. I saw them, Onion. I immersed my hands in them. I cannot draw blood from these underground rivers. The earth will not forgive it. you want my honest opinion? I want to write this off as a tall tale, but Underground Rivers of Blood explains a lot. I would have had trouble believing had I not seen them with my own eyes. Okay, my next question is, why did the epidemic break out now? Now and 5 years ago. You were saying that the kin were pouring bull's blood underground for centuries. During my trial I had a vision. When the Bodo is troubled, wounded, the earth is wounded, we men did it. Our customs forbid digging deep. We don't dig wells, but those tunnels go deep, very deep, for hundreds of meters underground. No well would go that far. I'll ignore the vision part, but it's a curious theory. Infected blood rose to the surface. Why? I can't tell, Onyon. All I know is men are responsible for it. I don't know why it happened either, but I have a feeling that I could have known, missed my chance. And you mock my visions. I wish I could see your face, Onyon. I wish you could see your face. Yeah, I did miss it. I know it told me to go underground. Via the abattoir, of course, yeah. Could I have just gone to the abattoir? I need to think about it. I must have missed a turn that would have taken me to the answer. When I find an explanation, I will come back to you. Yeah, that's a back in time one, isn't it? It's an exclamation mark on all the days. Yakov's died? No. Oh yeah, I fucking still have Isidore's box. Never did figure out that shit. Oh, there must be so much to do. Why is it showing those ones? Middle of town lies the fragments of statues if Nina Kano was burdened by a physical shell and shed it. Oh yeah, I probably should. Belshazzar's feet. Oh yeah, fuck, I haven't done that either. Who's outside? It's the evening. Repeating the day is dangerous as well. Not seeing anything up there. I don't think I can get anywhere in time. That's a 24-minute walk. Maybe. Firewood for meds. Just give her some firewood, can't you see she's desperate? She bought these bushes just because she has plenty of things to share. I might have forgot to ask you how to do my job. Sage advisors everywhere. If you've got a problem, complain to the town hall and stop talking in my ear. I just came from the town hall, actually. Don't you recognise me? It's my job to recognise folks. My job's simple. Take powder and hand it out firewood. Got any meds? Need firewood. Go on, get in line. Here's some Latin for you. What? You from the steps or something? Don't look the part. Speak proper. I don't know that gobbledygook of yours. Ignorantia non est argumentum. I'll give you a crack on the noggin with my cudgel and get off scot-free, you hear me? I have a gun. Would you like to see it? Ah, hell, it's you, the doctor who's taken over the town hall. Excuse me, sir. Didn't recognise you at first. It's been a hard day, as you can see. Learn your Latin, pal. Otherwise you'd be in charge of... That's more like it. Oh yeah, in the middle of town. Where would that be? Like here? I've got 25 minutes. This is quite the trek. Looks like they were shot. Looks like the old scuffle. The food is bad. Soldiers' food supply's quite meager. Crates of the field. Meat is rotted. Gimski's workers bought rotten meat. The soldiers need to eat and shot the workers. Those items over there. Joel Pleasant Capella's house. Previous gamesmith has been here recently. No, I don't have time to... Okay, what's the last fight? Well, I have 7 minutes to get over there. Don't think it's happening. Especially if I get caught in the geometry. 4 minutes to get over there. Two minutes to get over there. 1 minute to get over there. And the day has come in which a scene unfolds.
People like him feel the urge to bring any deed to completion. Out of principle, simply to remain nothing undone. To them, a deed incomplete is a weakness, even if the result is woeful. That's his young age speaking. But also his personality, of course. He was a daring young man.
He got himself a memorial. Stop the epidemic. Attaboy.
Didn't he flee? Refuse to act? Give up?
Perhaps he came back. Fixed his mistakes.
No mistake can be fixed, ever.
Another day awaits you.
So this is it, our last evening conversation. I don't want it to be the last. Tomorrow evening will be different in a way. In a sense, it won't exist. I'm trying to scare you. It's just like when the seasons change. In winter, you don't get autumn evenings. Winter's still far off. It's only the beginning of autumn. But of course, I understand what you mean. No one lies down to sleep tomorrow. They're already falling asleep in another town. Or on its ruins. Let's fall asleep in this one last time. Don't want to wake up in tomorrow yet. Keep thinking I could have prepared for it better. Oh yeah, there isn't a day 12. Game says no. I mean, I do want to change a bunch of stuff, but... Okay. Okay, let's see what happens if I start the day. Try and get the infection lower. Okay.
Camera obscura. Camera lumina.
Just one smash for good luck. That's the thing I forgot to do. Okay, what have I got to do? So we never did finish that mystery. That's it, that's all I can do. Okay.
I could use some quiet.
Okay.
This town has gone mad.
Get on the way back. Yeah, I've already done all this, that's why I'm just jumping through. Oh fuck! Don't fuck about with the soldiers. Jesus.
You invented this yourself.
Okay, I was like, I'll be stern because that'll get my mania up. Not realizing they will kill you. I did have tobacco on me. Do the entire quest line again. Try and get the shot back. If I die too many times, I'm sure to crack the amalgam thing. Don't want that to happen because I think you can get a permanent game over and it just deletes your game if you die twice. If you get well, I don't know what it is, but I'm told you can lose everything.
Fine. Whatever.
Okay, wish me luck. see you. No, I had it.
Boiling, cracking, screeching. Livid.
Okay. Oh, she's in there. This might be enough to save the town.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
About the Magotty food. Well, I had to come back here anyway. Did I just have to look again? Okay, that's kind of annoying.
It was quiet in the Nautica.
I know I should go to the left, but I want to deal with this first. No, 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 no! We need to find a, I need a match.
Halt death and put your hands up. Halt death and put your hands up.
Halt death and put your hands up. I'm confused. Is it not set up properly? understand why he wouldn't fire the projectile.
I will kill you, Death. Someone's talking with me.
It's a due to fatigue, then we'll be recovering from plague. She waits you on other days, she'll be stronger. Fucking no, she won't. On day 12, I suppose.
I'd rather not hear this.
Not enough. I can't go back earlier. can do quarantining early and then get it over with, but... This gets me more orderlies, okay. If I have more orderlies. Ah, okay. Where do I get my 10 more orderlies? Then we do number 8. There we go, lovely. Inspection. Better off getting more orderlies. Or even just that. More orderlies. Oh, I forgot about first attempt. requires 20 orderlies. Tell you what, I'm gonna shabnack it. Stop the time. Just want to see how far I get with just this. That's gotta be it, it's almost there. That might be enough. Just got to keep it under the line, right? And that will certainly be enough. That's the... Protection points on that. A little dangerous, but and that's it. That's under the line. That's got to give me my my day 12, surely.
The town dribbles.
Much longer, huh? Why are we standing here, people? Where's the line moving? Hey, no cutting. Can't you see there's a line? What's the line for, if you don't mind my asking? Sorted in the pamphlet, they said they're recruiting orderlies for the hospital. I just did that. Yeah, but it's moving so slow, it's like they're not recruiting at all. Can someone ask why it's taken so long? Will they feed us? Yes, you'll be provided with a meal. Oh, that's good. Honestly, that's the only reason I'm here. I could use some bread. You're here just for the bread? What an oddball. Excuse me, does anyone know why we're standing here? Are they giving up bread? This is why the line for people who want to volunteer at the hospital. Oh yeah? And what will we have to do there? What do you think, genius? Fight the plague. Did you guys hear that? He's got a 9 and he doesn't even know why. Why are you hogging up space? Huh? This is annoying enough without imposters hogging the line. Watch your mouth or you'll get to the hospital without having to wait in line. So the volunteer recruitment drive for the hospital is in full swing. Best of luck to you guys, but I have to go. Listen, could you let me go first? I can't stand this long. My back's killing me. If your back's that bad, how do you plan to work at the hospital? Who are you? Medical ward? Just manage fine without you. I need morphine. This line isn't for morphine, it's for recruiting orderlies here. That's one way to look at it. Thinking strategically. I think being an orderly means getting access to drugs. That's how I get my hands on some morphine. Morphine is for patients, not orderlies. How am I the worst for the patients. I'm in pain too. Am I not a human being? Have you seen the doctor of theirs? The one running the hospital? You can tell just by looking at him he's a morphine addict. Look, I only take a little bit of morphine when I get too manic, okay? That would be me. What is it exactly that makes me look like an addict? Oh crap, I'm sorry. I was only joking. No hard feelings. It's such kind of funny. I like you. But keep in mind that if they catch you stealing morphine, I won't be able to bail you out. It's prison on the gallows. Is your back pain really worth your life and your freedom? We'll keep this. Okay, we'll see for whom the bell tolls. Even though I know it's coming, skip or whatever. Okay, so why is there anything here? Oh, maybe I missed something upstairs. Smash, let me smash. Maybe not. One of those days.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
Yeah, there's no one to talk to here either. I tried going into the page and there's no one there. I don't know how to progress this one either. Might just have to restart the quests. I mean, I might just be able to go to day 12 now. But I might as well try and finish any quests I can do. There's obviously, you know what, something I haven't looked for in a while. So we still have a question mark here. Who's this? Shabnak is no more. Defeated Shabnak. Mark Kaminsky is no more. Because he got killed by an artist. Aglaya's here. How are there still these three missing? These are people that work for me, right? Or the people that turn up. No. People that turn up in the Stillwater. I thought Savarov was dead. Maybe I never confirmed his death. Technically speaking. suppose she could block. Queens, all of them. I had 100 earlier. I wonder where that went. There's just this left. Again. I tried picking up the thing. It wouldn't let me because I've already done that part. So maybe I should have just looked at the food again. Oh, I should have... Everyone knows if we're going to see the military, we have to
You're
be
too
manic.
high strung.
Why are you taking that route, you dickhead? Just go take this one. I still find the idea of him running around town like Sonic the Hedgehog kind of hilarious.
Every creak, like a gunshot.
Every creak a Jonathan. So I'm assuming if I do take 12, I'll get a bad ending still. Just, and then I'll have to time travel to get the good ending. But I'm also guessing I need the bad ending first. I hope so, and I hope it's not like, oh, you got the bad ending, we've deleted the game. If you want to try for a better ending, try the entire game again. Fucking, I forgot to pick up the fucking thing, didn't I? That was it. That was the thing I forgot to do. Ugh. Yeah, I don't actually need to go back though. I just need to go to any district. Go there instead. Honestly, I should have gone that way anyway. So yeah, am I supposed to infer what to do on certain days then? Like go to the abattoir on the underground day? I don't know where Buddy is. He's somewhere though, isn't he?
Use some quiet.
Oh, yes, another quest, of course.
As if things are animated.
But I guess I might as well. What constitutes the centre of town? In the middle of town lie fragments of a statue, as if Nina Kana was buried, burdened by a physical shell, and shed it.
You'll be lying.
Why was I allowed to walk through that?
Never alone. Things everywhere.
Vlad the Younger, Katerina. We can't. I don't think it matters if these die. People die. Oh, does it not matter if Laura dies then? Because she's only a pawn. But it's these pieces. These are my bound, presumably. Are they? No, because it's not. It's not bound in this game, so I probably shouldn't be thinking about it in those terms. I can't believe I did this. I had to do this fucking journey twice. 3 times, actually. Lady. She's learning to be a dancer. Again. Try not to get yourself killed, John. Captain, sir, permission to throw the civilian out? Stand down. For now, you shouldn't be here, Doctor. It's a military site. Here we shoot first, ask questions later. And what, will you put me to the wall too, like those step men you shot at the station? What wall? They were tents, no walls to speak of. Well, you know, pop them one by one. Do you think, Doctor, we started shooting them for no reason, out of boredom? There was rotten meat in the boxes. You executed the people who delivered it. Who can endure this mockery? We've been living off the land for days. We're hungry. They haul in meat as it is, wormy, rotten. We tell them, eat your rot yourselves. We may have threatened them a touch. And then they begin shouting in their language, swinging their hands. We strangled a person, so we had to, well, protect ourselves. You see, Doctor, it wasn't the army that drew first blood. The locals escalated it to themselves. Had armed men. What were they thinking? If the meat had been decent, everyone would be alive. By the filled kitchen, I found something that points to Victoria Olgimskaya. Was she here? The redhead, very young. What? Ah, yes, some girl. We ran her off so she wouldn't hang about here, wouldn't get underfoot. We were dispatched here, not of our own choosing, to halt the contagion, because the local authorities can't cope. We never expected a welcome feast. Times are harsh. Men have turned beastly. But to poison the very men who sent to save you with rotten meat. Excuse me, Doctor, that's over the line. I'm sure this is some kind of mistake. Soldier temper is gunpowder. Who knows what sparks it? A soldier can endure anything, any conditions. We ask for much, only respect. Not much is clear to me. Only one thing isn't. I heard a shot, a cannon, a howitzer. I can't tell. What was it and why? The army does not shoot at a town without an order. Those rounds landed in the steppe. Still, all who involved received an army message. Any more questions? What will your general say to that? General will understand. I'm certain. To him, honour and respect come before all else. And what General says is none of your concern, Doctor. He was informed long ago. I have no words. Listen, all sabotage. See big lad. Yeah, exit's just there. We should be fine. We should be fine. Day 11 for a while. Of course, it's an ineffective district. No, that's not even infected. That's riotous. Just not gone through the infected district and took a more sensible route, but whatever.
Стой, только не убивай. Разговор не убивай, мало мы вас вешали.
Слышь, не стреляй! Доктор!
Don't think. Don't think.
I know just what you're thinking. I don't need no reasons. Oh, I don't know where it's going to be saved.
Тварь ты! Не пась. Только не убивай.
Прости.
Misophonia
Брат, не убивай. Да он пустой. Брат, молота столичная. Не убивай. Не так быстро. Мало мы вас вешали. Какими судьбами?
Fuck, I went the wrong way.
Стоять!
Ой.
А мы вас вешали. Не заряжен.
Right, we'll take this just in case.
Мало мы вас вешали.
Because there's the fun there, isn't it? Should have immediately seen it.
Не убивай. Разговор. Только не убивай.
I'd rather not hear this.
Мало мы вас вешали.
How'd you dickhead?
If you pay what you owe, what you're worth, you'll know.
Animals, they're eating us alive in my own town, yes. They're eating you alive because you're feeding them rotten meat. Impudent, you Batchelor. You've been running the emergency committee for how long and still don't understand? Or do you think I've hidden fresh meat tucked under my shirt? The town is closed. Where am I to find fish? Cut a pound off myself? I've just unlocked a pound of flesh in Bunny Isaac. The town is closed. Where am I to find fish? And Capella? I know she was at the execution site. Have you spared a thought for her? Is she even safe? No mercy from this town, none. Victoria the Elder lies in the grave. My son, you know well enough, and now my daughter in the cells. They mean to eat my whole family, rot us down to nothing. You're pleased, Batchelor. You feel like a winner. Capella's in a cell? I didn't know. She took the blame on herself, but it wasn't her, it was me. I'm a bad father, it seems. Brought misfortune down on both my children. And then you sit here lamenting, as if it never occurred to you to surrender in Capella's stead, if she isn't to blame. You don't understand. If only they'd let me in there. They tormenting me on purpose. Leave me, Batchelor. Just leave me. This is cruel indeed.
Superstitions aren't real.
Вот не ждали.
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
Брат, не так быстро. Брат, не убивай. Опачки.
Ой.
Брат, не убивай. Мало мы вас вешали.
No, that's not going to help me. Opening all your doors. Without ticket.
So Capella sang alla breve before a crowd, clapping.
Good. And she was the one who rescued us from prison. Leave. I know what you came for. You won't achieve a thing. Go. Never expected this. Seeing you in a cell, putting a child behind bars, they've turned to beasts. No child, I'm the head of the family. Walked in, gave myself up as soon as I learned of the slaughter of the station. Someone has to answer for the blood that was spilled. That responsibility is mine. And your father? What about him? Father tried to explain it to him, but I forbade him. I've been to the station. I know what happened. I'm absolutely certain it wasn't your fault. When the army first arrived, they asked Father about supplies. It was still Father then, but the last big affair before he handed the inheritance to me. Father told them plainly, there's no fresh meat. The town is exhausted. Nearly all the livestock was slaughtered and eaten in the first days. The soldiers wouldn't listen, so he ordered that they be issued whatever was left, but if they demanded more. I'll tell Block you're not to blame me or order you released. No, I forbid it. I must stay. Who will answer in penance for the people who were killed? Our people from the Bull Project. The Gimskis are the one tree, many branches. In that lies our immortality. Don't try to free me. Father will die here, and I will live. Better ask your father this. Can he live with his daughter going to jail for him? Father only looks big and strong. I know better. He's brittle. He's run his health into the ground. There's hardly any strength in him. His prison will break him. It won't break me. I'll endure. I forbid you to question that. My doubt is elsewhere. There really is nothing to give the soldiers to eat. Couldn't the bloodshed at the station have been prevented somehow? I learned everything before I let them lock in me in a shell. In a cell, the soldiers were supposed to live on army rations, but the very first night they arrived, the rations were stolen. Every last bit. Every day. Yesterday we delivered the last of the good meat. Today they were given rotten meat and blood was spilled. Would be brazen enough to rob a furious army. I have one man in mind, but he can't be that stupid. What a bad grief. Of course it was bad grief. Okay. Of course we have to figure that out today.
We need to get back to the front.
You always bring me ill tidings, Tarkovsky. I don't usually believe in omens, but I see it in your eyes. You're about to tell me something unpleasant again. You've likely heard your men have been firing cannons at the town. As far as I know, such things are called war crimes. I hope this wasn't your order, General. So far, I've issued no such order. I'm already aware of the incident. The instigators will be punished. Leverton is preparing a detailed written report for me. A starving soldier is a dangerous soldier. It's becoming harder and harder to rein them in. With all due respect, General, the army's meant to keep order, not break it. Again, I'm expecting a report from my subordinates. All I know is the unrest was caused by inadequate supplies for the troops. I can't speak to details. The decision was made once I read the report. And besides, Dankovsky, am I really obliged to report to you with all due respect? can't rein your soldiers in, can you even be called a general? You're striking a sore spot. This town is a trap for me as well, just as it is for you. I even have suspicions our supplies were cut deliberately. It happened days before we were ordered here. We're expendable pieces, and the dead civilians and soldiers alike don't even rate as pawns. I see. Excuse my tone. I didn't mean to be rude. My nerves are frayed. Grief, you dickhead. Because it's not going to be Grief, is it? It's going to be some other person. I'm going to have to run there. I appreciate this is classic. Classic. What's this game called? Pathologic. I have been streaming with this for quite some time.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
What if I just let him be dead on the previous? Because Bad Grief gets killed, right? I saved him. I'm assuming every person that dies has a bad ending associated with them, or bad like plot point associated with them.
Quiet in Thanatica.
We have 4 hours. I forgot the redo of days takes an entire hour as well.
Some are wise, others otherwise.
Quite. Gee, look whose presence is illuminating my dark corner. Dankovsky. How did you know I was back? Had you been checking every day? Back from where? You haven't been restocking your wares of contraband, have you? Breach of the quarantine. Nah, got sick of being holed up in my old Isidore's place, that's all. Wanted to have a good time while it lasts. See my people? Make my office feel lived in again. I may not get another chance. You look suspiciously pleased, Grief. What happened? I'll complain when I'm dead, you see. Ran into certain complications, which have now resolved themselves in a most unexpected ta-da. It's a thing of beauty, a win-win for all. Should I say an eat-eat for all, including the people of this town. But not including the soldiers, I'm afraid. They've received rotten meat for breakfast this morning. Serves them right. That's what you get for barging in like you own the place, sticking Mosins in our confused mugs, and cleaning out the town's stockpiles. Teach the motherless dogs not to get ideas above their station. They say someone nicked the army's rations the other day. Is it true? You tell me. Why Bad Grief for the first thing on your mind every time something goes missing? Is that who you think I am? Sure flew off the handle quickly. Talk about processing too much. Theft is when you leave traces. If it's clean gone, it's sorcery. A plus here, a minus there, and a bunch of well-fed people somewhere. Catch your drift? Those soldiers shot unarmed steppe people dead for bringing them bad meat. Call that leaving no traces? Don't you pin the army's sins on me. I'm feeding the people of this town. Soldiers can chew gunpowder for all I care. They're just petty troublemakers who wouldn't dare stand up for the general and mean it. Innocent people have died because of you, and old Gimski's daughter is in jail. And did I shoot them? Did I throw her in jail? You want to have your cake and eat it? You want everyone in this town to have cake? And there's only so much cake to go around this town. So it's between starving soldiers and starving townsfolk. And I say, starving soldiers, I can live with that. I get it. I'm not disagreeing with him. Soldiers arrived 2 nights ago, and you must have prepared your surprise the same night. What, you want to formally and officially rat me out? Okay, shall I give you the exact time and location for your report? Will you sniff the details out on your own? Don't worry, I'm going to time travel. On the contrary, I want to negotiate with you. You've been staying at Isidore's house, you say? I don't think it does echo in the future, it echoes in the past. While I do enjoy this map as a sort of like, this is how his brain works, I wish there was a slightly easier way to see what had changed on previous days. Because, like, the easiest way is just going to be to go through all the days again. And fair enough, I kind of have to anyway. I don't think there's anything I can do for those 2 places. We gain the information here. I don't... And the game has occasionally done this to me where it just feels like I must be missing something, but it's weird that they still give me the icon. Because yeah, I know he's dead. I've heard the bells. I've spoken to Nina. And she's not Nina. Whatever.
Lose an hour, and you won't catch up in a year.
Yeah, whatever. So I think I'm going to end the day. It's not like this is the last time we have to do today anyway. And I want to see if I can get tomorrow. Just go that way. Go this way. Don't go through the town. Go around the town. There's clearly a route over here. Walk there, then there. You never have to go through here. You can just go like that. That, I get. There's a fuck off river. Yes, you totally had to go around that building. No.
Конечно.
If anyone didn't see. Why the dark room? Anyone who didn't see? We've gotten the little dot below the death line. As far as I'm concerned, I have saved the town. D12? D12! Alright, I'm gonna be real mean. I'm sorry about this, but it's 2 AM. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I'm gonna just save here. That's what I want to make sure it actually saves where I want it to save. And I'm gonna do day 12 next time I play.
People like him feel the urge to bring any deed to completion. Out of principle, simply to remain nothing undone. To them, the deed incomplete is a weakness, even if the result is woeful. That's his young age speaking. But also his personality, of course. He was a daring young man.
He got himself a memorial. Stop the epidemic. Attaboy.
Didn't he flee? Refuse to act? Give up?
Perhaps he came back. Fixed his mistakes.
No mistake can be fixed, ever.
Why do I look so old in the picture? I'm gonna let you go. It's gonna place me up on top again, but whatever. Thank you very much for watching. I'm the Johnstruct, and having a Pathologic 3 adventure. Farewell.